Yes! Okay, so this is the Pokemon Crystal Nuzlocke Attempt V2. This is technically, what, the 4th stream, I think, but the last stream I did was just grinding, so we've got our Pokemon up a few more levels here. So yeah, nothing important happened. I think I accidentally ran into one trainer that I hadn't battled, but it was like a bug trainer. And let's face it, those guys don't matter. Those guys are not, you know, important in the big scheme of things. They're bug trainers. And that guy didn't even have Kakunas. He only had like Weedles and Caterpies and all of that. I probably didn't actually need to go to the Pokemon Center, now that I think about it. I was pretty sure that I did that last time. Yeah. Alright, so now the big choice is, should I try to go to the gym, or should I do some more training? And if I do some more training, should I go over this way and get more low-level Pokemon, or should I go back to the ruins?
What does your heart tell you?
My heart tells me I'm going this way. I cannot remember. Is there a patch of grass up here? I want to say that there's a patch of grass. Yes! Did I catch anything in this patch of grass? I cannot remember. What route am I on? I'm on Route 36. Let's check the Pokemon.
Okay.
Yeah, I should be able to check what route everybody was caught on somewhere. I can't remember where, though. Let me see. I mean, I could go back and actually check the stream, but I feel like that would be cheating. And I also feel like I think I did get something in this patch of grass, so I'm gonna say that I already did.
Okay.
And just use it for training. Because, yeah, if I didn't, then I'm sorry, and this Slowpoke is gonna die. But if I did, better safe than sorry in this case. Nuzlocks, all of that. I'm really glad I managed to poison this thing. This would take forever without poison. I mean, it would probably take forever even with the poison, but, I mean, it's certainly going faster. Come on. Alright. Now, the real thing is, I should see if I can remember. Okay, I'm gonna do a thing here. I'm gonna go to the gym and fight a couple of the trainers. I think there's 2 gym trainers in there. And I'm gonna fight one of them and see...
Use that as a gauge?
Yeah, use that as a gauge, see what they've got. I know that they've got the regular Pokemon, bird Pokemon. I did not switch or randomize the trainer Pokemon things, but what levels are they? Because I have a vague memory that Faulkner has, like, level 12 or 13, like a Pidgeotto that's level 12 or 13, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so now Spearo's level 9. That's not great, but I think that's his only Pokemon. Or does this guy have 2 Pokemon? Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna defeat them anyway, but maybe not with Tamaki?
No.
Maybe.
Tamaki at risk.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lose my I'm not gonna lose Tamaki in the first battle of the stream. How about no? Okay. Right, Kyoya has no moves. I forgot about that. I need to get Kyoya better
He's
moves.
the Iron Wall.
Yeah, he is the Iron Wall. He's just like... I mean, that's what a Steelix is good for. It would be better if he had some decent moves. But at the moment, he's just like, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna tackle you. I'm gonna... I would say bash you with my head, but that would be an actual move, and he doesn't have headbutt. Okay, so if that guy had level 9... See, I've got... So, Tamaki, Zubat, Takashi, Steelix...
Can you turn the game noise down for you? Or does it automatically turn it down for?
Yeah, I think my game noise affects this game noise, but I think I need to change the audio mix. I think...
Because I'm getting it so faintly in the here, but it's overwhelming over here.
Yeah. I think I need to... Hang on. I have an idea. Is that any better?
Yes.
Cool. Hopefully...
I was feeling like I should be able to hear your voice over it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cool. I'm going to check what I have in the PC, because I think we have one Pokemon in box 4, which is our dead box. But I have nothing in the PC other than that. Okay, so that's fine. But that means Shiro is gonna have to come into the gym with me. I would swap out, because bird and bug type and all of that, but I'm not gonna...
Why does it have to come in? Why can't it go into the PC?
I mean, I could put Shiro in the PC, but because I only have 6 Pokemon, I kind of feel like if I'm gonna wipe, I might as well wipe with all 6. And my goal is not to do that, which means Shiro won't be participating, but you know, just on the off chance.
Okay.
Also, you know, it's one of those like things that you want to go in with a full team, even if the full team is like it would irk me if I didn't have a full team. I know that there's no logic behind that, but Tamaki, I need you to paralyze this thing. Why, Tamaki? Fine. Tamaki also needs more moves.
I mean...
I think Tamaki learns a move at level 10. Either level 10 or level 12.
You're still pretty early game.
I know I'm early game, but I have played enough Pokemon that I'm just like, must have more moves. This is... It's weird, because, like, okay, I normally, when I play through Gen 2, my super big grinding session is between gyms 2 and 3. I normally can get through to past Gym 2 pretty easily.
Yeah.
And then by the time I'm through with with the second gym,
yeah,
I have, like, pushed through far enough that my Pokemon are a little bit under-leveled. And then, of course, with Whitney's gym and her Miltank, I'm just like, okay, time for a big grinding session. And there's tons of place to grind over there. There's the bug catching contest,
I mean,
there's the forest, there's, yeah.
You know the big difference is the randomizer.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah.
If
Also not until 15.
Oh. Tamaki, why do you not learn a move until 15? I know you're a slow leveler, but dear God. Okay, so... But the randomizer is surprisingly, like, it is definitely affecting things.
Yes.
Because of things like Tamaki's slow leveling.
Yeah.
I mean...
Because a lot of early game Pokemon specifically can actually level up quite quickly and get moves quite quickly.
Oh, yeah.
To get you through the early game effectively.
Mm-hmm.
And you usually discard those early game Pokemon, but...
Oh, yeah. Like, I would actually bring Shiro into this gym if it wasn't a bug type versus a flying type. I mean, that just does... I'm not going to sacrifice him. Okay, there's a Pokemon. As it is, I mean, okay, if the last guy had a Pokemon at level 9, and if my memory is serving, and Faulkner has Pidgeotto at level 14 or something, then... I mean, I could probably survive going in now, but I want everybody to be, what? Should I level everybody up to level 10? Should I get... Is level 9 enough? I know I've got Haruhi is already at level 12 or something. So she's doing fine. I honestly could put another couple of levels on her, see if I can... Ooh! I could see if I could evolve Haruhi before this first gym. I mean... She is a friendship evolution, but I've never played with a Cleffa and a Clefairy before, so I don't know exactly when they typically evolve. She was my first Pokemon, so that means her friendship should be pretty damn high.
I mean, even depending on her, too. And she's never fainted, so...
Well, of course she's never fainted. If she had fainted,
no,
then...
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like...
But yes, if I mean... Haruhi's only at level 12. I can get Haruhi up to level 15, I think. Assuming I can actually run into any Pokemon? Because I do have to actually run into some Pokemon. Quagsire. I do not find Quagsire as annoying as Wobbuffet, but they are definitely annoying to fight because they have that, like... they're a water type, but they're immune to electricity. Not that that's a factor in this particular fight, but... They've got a weird defensive thing going on there.
I think you're okay to fight Faulkner.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, let me take a look.
Because I'm looking at the gym.
Okay. I mean, let me... Okay, here's what I'll do. I'm going to go and fight that second gym trainer and see what they have and how easy it is to defeat them. I wiped in this town in the first attempt. The fact that it was not to the gym is superfluous to this attempt. In the meantime, and because my I talked about my personal nuzlock in the episode which vanished into the ether, the grinding session, but in that one, I raced through all of this, and then I died to Bugsy. And so now, with the Dratini being a slow leveler, with all of these things, with Haruhi...
To develop a mild case of Nuzlocke PTSD.
I mean, maybe I wouldn't go quite that far, but... I mean, I've definitely learned a healthy sense of caution, especially since I'm not... I mean, you're looking things up, and you're giving me hints, but I'm not looking things up. I could look things up, but I haven't.
The internet is lying to me.
I mean, yes, it is possible that the internet is lying. The internet does lie, but there's so much on the internet. Was it Kyoya who was the Steelix or Tamaki?
Kyoya. Tamaki's the Dratini.
Okay, yeah, let's send out Kyoya. They have the same icon. I can be forgiven for looking at them and going, you're both snakes. Honestly, I could probably get through this entire gem with just Kyoya. Because he's a brick wall.
Maybe.
But, of course, Kyoya would actually have to hit things. Thank you. Ugh. Ah! What happened? I clicked a button. Don't click the button. No buttons. No buttons. No capes. As much as I like that, you know, no capes, like, thing, and it makes total sense, I actually really do like capes. They have flair, and if you're, like, you can, there's the practicality of it, and then there's the fashion of it. And you've got to be aware which situation you're in, because, like, if you're going for something for pure fashion, then sure, throw in all the cape, throw in all the tassels, take out the pockets if you must. Oh, but if you're going for practicality, I want to see 1,000,000 pockets, and you can lose the cape, and then you, like, cover up that boob armor thing. Like, anyone who goes into a battle with the gigantic hole right over their heart better be invulnerable without it. Without the armor. Or something. I don't know.
Maybe they're a Daredevil battler?
Maybe. But, I mean, Daredevil himself does not have holes in his costume unless he gets actively shot or stabbed.
I don't think that we can prop Daredevil up as something to aspire to be in,
yes.
costume and...
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of bad decision-making going on with that dude, too.
Yup. I think Daredevil is in a class of his own, and, yeah. Alright. I'm gonna save. I mean, it won't matter, because if I wipe, then I wipe. But I'm trusting you. I'm trusting you.
You're trusting me?
I'm trusting you. Alright. 2 Pokemon.
It's a trap.
I have Haruhi up front. Level 7. Haruhi can take a level 7 Pidgey. Alright, Haruhi. You're doing great. You're doing great, girl. One more. There you go. Good. 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 And the Pidgeotto is... Oh, it's only level 9.
Yeah.
Okay. I was totally overestimating this Pidgeotto.
Yes.
Not that, you know, I mean, that's fine. But Haruhi is also down to 15 HP, and so after this Iron Tail, I'm gonna switch her out. And I would have switched her out before if the Pidgeotto hadn't gone to sleep. Let's try... Let's throw in Takashi. Takashi. I've probably already gone on the spiel about how I do like Zubat. Did I? I feel like I did that for a previous stream.
Not in front of me.
Okay. Well, Zubat, like, okay, I'm a flying trainer, right? So Zubat is one of those Pokemon that, like, you get your Pidgeys and your Spearows and basically the blank types, and then you get Zubat. And Zubat gets so many good poison moves, and he gets bite, and in later versions he gets dark moves, that, like, I really appreciate. So he adds definitely some variety to a flying trainer's team.
Yeah.
And in all of the flying gyms that I've come across, like, you don't really see Zubats. And then, okay, Goldbat, never really liked Goldbat, especially since it can't learn Fly. Why on earth Goldbat can't learn Fly, I have no idea. What were the Gen 1 people thinking? But then you get Crobat, and I really like the design of Crobat, and it can learn Fly. So Zubat is redeemed. Also, is Crobat a friendship evolution? I think it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
So, I've got 2 friendship evolutions on my team. Nice. Alright. Thank you for the Zephyr badge. Give me whatever special TM you're gonna give me. What's Mud Sport, I think?
Mudslap?
Mud Slap, yes.
Mudsport.
I know Mud Sport is actually a real move, but I don't think it's a real move for this gen.
Oh, I was thinking like of Bloodsport. I'm just.
Right, okay. Now, I need to take someone off the team in order to put this egg on the team. Let's heal everybody up first. Okay. Now, there are a couple of ways I could do this. I'm keeping Haruhi, I'm keeping Kyoya, I'm keeping Takashi, and I'm keeping Hikaru. So it's either Shiro or Tamaki. Now, I want to train Tamaki later, but in this early game, Tamaki is not great. It might be better to box Tamaki for the moment in order to bring them back when it'll be easier to grind them up.
Reasonable.
On the other hand, Shiro is a Kakuna. Shiro is going to evolve in 2 more levels into a Beedrill, and then after that, their usefulness will steadily decrease.
Yes.
So Shiro will only be useful for the next gym anyway, and a bug against a bunch of other bugs, not terribly useful. So do I go for, you know, the extra power right now and quickly bring Tamaki back at some later, like, after the second gym? Or also, I'm pretty sure the egg is randomized, so I don't know what's going to come out of the egg. Should I flip a coin for it or something?
Yes.
Okay. I need a coin. Okay.
I could literally Google flip a coin.
Yeah, get out a phone or Google it, something. All right. Heads, it's Tamaki. Heads, Tamaki. Tails, Shiro.
Heads.
All right. Tamaki's going in the box for the moment. Tamaki will be coming back. Just not for a little bit. Bye, Tamaki. Be well. Also, this will keep Tamaki from dying.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I want a Dragonite late game, but if Tamaki dies before Yeah, that's not good. No. Alright. Now we hazard the egg. We hazard the egg. Alright, and we can now get another Pokemon. So let's see, how many Pokeballs do I have? 8. Ah, that's probably enough for one more Pokemon. Thank you. If only I could get apricorns yet. I miss having apricorns. That was my favorite gimmick of Gem 2. Here, we're gonna give you a little thing, and that gives you free Pokeballs. Graveler. Okay. Not sure what I would do with a Graveler since I've already got the Steelix, but I'm definitely trying to catch it. I mean, I can't really evolve it into a Golem. I wonder if it'll survive an Iron Tail. Did the game audio just go out?
No.
Okay. It must be my headphones then. There it is. Yep, I brushed the headphones. Alright. Right, no. I'm gonna throw a Pokeball at it. Burp. Shake. 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 Bing! Hey! That was supposed to be a bing! Bing! Or a ding. I would also accept a ding. Oh, well. I thought pound would do a lot more than that.
Nope.
Nope. Tiny little Haruhi beating down this Graveler. I'm so proud of her. Okay. Hey. Hey. Hey! Okay, let's go with Hikaru. Do you have hypnosis yet, Hikaru? Yes! There we go. Okay, let's try this again. We go. Ready? Shake, 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 ding. Thank you. Alright. Now, what should I name the Graveler?
Gravel.
No, we're doing the theming names. We're doing the, why is Lonely Hearts Club Band showing up in my head?
High School Host Club.
I mean, I was close enough.
Yeah. What kind of name do you want?
I mean, we've got most of the main characters already, and I'm not sure I'm gonna actually use the Graveler, so let's go with a background character. What's Haruhi's dad's name?
Ryoji.
Ryoji.
Yeah. R-Y-O.
Yoji.
J-I.
Where is my J? J-I. Cool bean. Cool beans. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Ooh, I could have gotten a Rhyhorn.
You could have.
I actually like Rhyhorn and Rhydon better than the Graveler Golem line.
I just love Rhyhorn.
Yeah, he's a little rhinoceros.
It's very cute.
He's so cute. Also, I can't help but remember the episode from the original anime where Ash was in a race and he was on the Ponyta, and there was somebody on a Rhyhorn, and they were just like, plod, 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 plod. I'm going slow, but I'm gonna go. And it was so cute.
It won you over.
It totally won my over. Also, Rhyhorn looks like a dinosaur.
Yeah.
I was a dinosaur kid. I mean...
Did you ever watch the Land Before Time?
Oh, yes. I watched I watched a ton of, not all of them because there are like 20, but I watched like at least 8 of the different Land Before Time movies.
I might actually have watched all of them.
Wow.
It's unclear to me.
I know that, like, the first one was largely, at least in my family, considered to be the best, but also, like, it had some heavy themes in there. So...
I sobbed. Like,
yeah.
Every time he finds the body and it's just...
Yeah, no, it's... That's a heavy thing especially for a kid's movie. And then... But all the rest of them were super light, and there were some of them... There were 14 of them, wow. And some of them were definitely better than others.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can survive one more hit, Shiro. Good, Shiro. Don't die on me, please. Thank you. Actually, I'm gonna throw out Hikaru.
Land Before Time came out the year I was born.
Huh. Well, now I feel old. But then again, I am a full adult playing a Pokemon game, so I'm gonna ignore that feeling and relive my childhood.
That is what this is all
I mean, what else are you supposed to do? If you enjoy the games, then that's enough, right? Yeah, that's no worries. Ooh, nice critical hit. Nice dinosaur sound.
Oh, so did I tell you about the thing that happened walking along Foster?
No? Oh wait, yes.
I did tell you about this.
I think so. Was the thing that happened like Monday or because you came over to my place?
I did tell you about it.
Cool,
Okay.
cool. Yeah. Crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Pokemon Go walks
Yeah.
turn into... No, Hikaru, you are not going to die.
You gotta love when you're going on a walk and you accidentally stumble across a woman in a cage.
Yep. Let's not have our Pokemon die, please. Okay. I'm going back to the Pokemon Center after this.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize. I sent Takashi out because I was like, yeah, he has full health. We're now 2 Zubats trading Leech Life. This is not great.
One level.
With 1 level. I'm gonna hope for a supersonic and hope that Confusion will break this stalemate, because we both know how that will go. There you go. Thank you, Takashi. Well, maybe. It's gotta actually, like, keep doing the confusion thing for this strategy to work.
I mean, you're still gonna win.
I'm still gonna win eventually, but... Oh, there we go! Good job. Good job. remember playing these things as a kid and being like, you know, I would train my Pokemon, like, specifically sleep. Whenever I had a Pokemon who was asleep, I'd be like, no, I'm gonna get a whistle. And I'm gonna blow the whistle really loud to wake him up. That's not against the rules. That could be part of my training. Every morning, before training, I blow a whistle really loud. And then my Pokemon would all be like, all right, time to get up, time to train. And of course, that doesn't actually work in the games, unless you have the Poke-Flute, which I suppose that kind of is the same thing.
Yeah, that counts as like a drill sergeant's whistle.
But they never did anything like that in the anime that I can remember, at least not in, like, the original anime. And the use of status effects in the original anime, now that I'm thinking about it, was really rare. Like, it happened every once in a while. I distinctly remember one episode, and I think it was Gen 3, because it was a Sharpedo. And we had Jesse and James running around, and then they ran into this Sharpedo. And Jesse's Seviper, because she had a Seviper rather than an Arbok at the time, like, did a poison tail or a poison sting on it. And then they had to run away from the Sharpedo, because of course they did. But then the Sharpedo came back later, and they were like, no, not this thing again. And then it like keeled over from the poison that had been inflicted on it the first time around. And I mean, on the one hand, yeah, that tracks. On the other hand, like, how long was that Sharpedo running around poisoned? And I don't know. Good job, Harvey.
You're remembering way more about the anime than I did. But I never really watched past the really, really early beginnings of it. I definitely watched the first couple of movies that came out, I would say. Like the one where the Pokemon fight with clones of themselves.
Yep.
And then the tears of all the Pokemon bring Ash back to life.
Yep.
It's a very vivid memory, is that movie.
Yep. Oh god, the Mewtwo movie.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. No, I don't care about your Slowpoke tails. Go away. I want to talk to this girl. Poison Barb. Sweet. I know who I'm giving you to. I'm giving you... Ooh, I should give some of those berries to people. Poison Barb, give to Shiro. Let's give a couple of berries to people. I will probably immediately forget that I gave these people berries, and then in like 2 or 3 streams, they will use the berries, and I'll be like, wait, what? Because, yeah, hold items strategies? What are we talking about? That's crazy talk.
There is no such thing as strategy when you can overlevel all of your Pokemon.
Yeah, the strategy is grinding.
Yeah.
The strategy is fight all the things until all the things are dead. Except for you. Until you are the only thing left. That's the strategy.
I don't think I ever had an experience of having my entire party wipe out. because of my conviction that grinding was the only,
I mean, technically I have, because I've now lost 2 nuzlocks. But also, I feel like the Hitmonlee was a fluke and should not be counted. That was an outlier and should not be counted.
You said 2, though.
Well, I did have my personal one.
Yeah.
And the thing is, for that one, I wiped against Bugsy because I did not overlevel. I went in and I forgot what level his Scyther was. And then I got hit by the Scyther a lot and died. So clearly I just did not level enough.
Okay.
Clearly I was just underleveled. Bum 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 bum. Oh right. I shouldn't have put Kyoya up against a water type. Haruhi, come save everybody again.
Just clean up everybody else's mess.
I mean, she kind of does. Bum 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 bum. Alright. Another Iron Tail? Yes. Yes. Oh, hey, I can get the rod now. I knew there was a reason I was racing down to this Pokemon Center. I'll get the fishing rod, and then I'll go up and try to fish in the pond that the Hitmonlee came out of, and hopefully I won't die this time. I mean, we can't have 2 Hitmonlees in there, can we? Nah.
There'll be a Zapdos or something this time.
Oh, absolutely. Let's see. I really want to keep Sting, and I like Charm. Sweet Kiss poisons no, not poisons. Confuses people, which is nice, but I'd rather have Sing. If I didn't have Iron Tail, that would be a great 4th move, but...
But you have Iron Tail.
But I have Iron Tail. Why would I care about anything other than Iron Tail? Alright, fishing dude, give me the rod. Yes, I love fishing. Give me a rod. Thank you. You know me, I'm not actually this, like, rude in real life, but this is a Pokemon game. These people only exist to give me stuff, or to fight me. And thus give me experience.
You've absorbed through osmosis the aggression of making eye contact with a
Yes.
person and needing to fight.
Yes. Alright. Oh, okay. I guess I will fight you. I need a water Pokemon.
Yeah. It's too bad that you're gonna fish and totally not get a water Pokemon.
Oh yeah, no. There is, like, 0 chance that whatever I fish up will be a water Pokemon. I mean, water Pokemons, I think there are more water Pokemon than any other type, but still, there is, like, a 2% chance.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my authority as a streamer on the internet to remind people to hydrate. I am...
Even though you're not hydrating?
Yes, I'm going to... I can't reach my cup.
Do you want help?
Yes. Please, thank you. Yes. Water. Alright, I was taking Shiro out of the battle because he's losing. And because Rhyhorn has a bunch of defense. Coolio. Do not hurt Takashi. just looking at this battle, you would think I'm in a cave. I am not in a cave right now. I have technically gone into a cave because I think I caught my Dratini in a cave. But yeah, other than that, no caves for me yet. Hey, berries! Ha ha ha.
It happened.
It happened. At least now I remember, like, you know, I gave him a berry 2 minutes ago. Come on, Takashi. There we go. Like, on the one hand, these guys are good training fodder. On the other hand, why defense so high?
That's what makes the good training fodder.
Yeah. Should I fight this dude? I'm gonna fight this
sure.
dude. I'm gonna fight him at some point. After I go catch another Pokemon, I'm gonna come back and fight all these dudes. All these fishermen. Okay. Nidoran. Shiro is not going to fight the Nidoran. We are going to put Kiyoya up against the Nidoran. Alright. I feel like I should say something clever, because Tough Pancake just, you know, slipped away. And now I can say a bunch of clever things without Tough Pancake ever knowing. Unless they hear it from the other room. But I don't know. Maybe they'll hear it from the other room. Maybe they won't. Ha! I got a critical hit. Okay. Do you have another Pokemon? No. Awesome. I should check the egg. Normally, this thing being a Togepi egg, normally it takes a long time, but it looks like this is definitely not a Togepi egg, because it's already close to hatching. And by the time I get my next 2 Pokemon, because not only can I go back to the... Ooh, a Marowak. Haven't seen one of these yet. Alright, so I'll go back to the most recent town, and I'll get a Pokemon there. But then I can also go back to the second town and get a Pokemon there as well. Yeah, sure, Takashi. I could go back to my hometown, but I think I want to save that route for... I mean, would it be better to fish there now and get another Pokemon early game? Or would it be better to save that till late game? You know what? I think it's better to have the variety here in the early game, so I might as well go and fish in all 3 places. By the time I get all 3, I will definitely have the egg hatched, and then I'll be able to set up my team for the next gym, and the Slowpoke well, and all of that. Yeah, that's the plan. That will be the plan.
Hey, guess what?
What?
The really clever thing that you forgot to say.
What?
I had my headphones on.
Oh. Well, it's a good thing I didn't actually come up with anything clever then, isn't it?
I'm on sound check for you.
That's true, but your computer is sitting next to me. There was a logic there. I was missing a couple of factors.
Like the existence of Bluetooth.
Like the existence of Bluetooth. Why on earth would the existence of Bluetooth matter to me in my general day-to-day life? It doesn't. You know, unless I'm trying to, you know, hook up my phone to my car speaker. Because, you know, that's an important thing. But the rest of it...
Yeah, I get 100 meters on this Bluetooth, apparently.
Oh, yeah. That's like my entire apartment.
Yeah.
You could probably go down the hall and... Still... I'm running out of PP for this. Takashi, you're swapping out. Maybe I should give Takashi Mud Sport? Mud Splash? Whatever the TM from the gym was. I never remember to use that thing.
Actually give it to someone, because it's not going to be useful for long.
Yeah. I mean, either Kyoya or Takashi here.
I mean,
because both of them... Kyoya has better defense, so I can just sit here and tackle people. But, so I guess Takashi. And now Kyoya learned Bind. There we go. Let's...
Answers that.
That answers that. Alright, Mud Slap. Unless, of course, I can't teach it to Takashi. Let's give it to Kyoya then. That answers that question. This music is so nostalgic.
I always turned off my music.
I mean, most of the time I did, but I played with it on enough that I'm like, yeah. Really depend on where I was, though, because there were definitely times when I was like, car trips, and parents would be like, nope, you are not putting that music on because it will drive us crazy. And I was like, fine. I can play with the music off. Alright. I'm going to get more Pokeballs first. Go ahead.
I very rarely enjoy game soundtracks. I find them to be without point. I get that the point of them is to be background music, and they do a very, very good job with that, but if it's background music, it starts to become almost distracting for me.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright. I've got all the Pokeballs. Not a Hitmonlee. 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 Oh!
It's a water
Pokemon!
The 2% chance worked out.
Oh, that's lovely. I can actually have a water type going into, like, areas if I don't kill it. I'm not gonna kill it. Shiro's not gonna kill it. It's actually a higher level than Shiro. I forgot that these things were level 10. Shiro? Shiro, I need you to attack it. Thank you. Also, it keeps doing that withdrawal thing, so... this is gonna be fine. It's got tons of defense. That's the whole point of a shelter, right? To have tons of defense and the occasional water type move. I think it can also learn ice type moves, but I'm not sure how many ice type moves there are in Gen 2. I know it was like just introduced, so...
I just thought of a very fun video. Well, what would be a fun video for me?
Okay.
Gathering different famous historical figures. And deciding what their Pokemon team would be.
Oh, yes!
So, like, have, like, a Winston Churchill, like, and, like, he would have to have a Gramble, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's the only thing off the top of my head that I'm like, yes, Winston Churchill would have a Gramble.
I mean, I don't know enough about history to properly, like, come up with a full team for people, but I think I've seen enough, like, historical
biopics.
And like I've watched Hamilton. I've watched a bunch of things on the overly sarcastic channel that they will go into a bunch of stuff. Like they have a whole series on Alexander the Great. It's great. Blue and Red do a great job. And yeah, I could probably come up with something from there.
Yeah.
But that is still a limited range.
But I'll be honest with you, if this is not something we're doing for like a class report or something,
oh yeah,
could probably just vibe it out.
Oh yeah.
So like, because you know what prompted the historical figures with Pokemon teams?
Uh-huh.
I was looking at the Shelder, I was thinking, haha, Georgia O'Keeffe.
Ah! Yes. Yes.
So, like, this does not have to be a deep intellectual exercise.
Oh, not at all. Not at all. I kind of do, like, we could just open up their Wikipedia page.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all we have to know.
Yeah. I don't know.
That would be an interesting stream to do sometime.
Roosevelt.
I know she was very put together. Very in charge.
Suspected of being a bisexual or a lesbian.
I want to give her something, one of the evolutions.
One of the evolutions?
Yes.
Look at this goddamn wedding dress.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Right.
If I catch this Shelder with this one Pokeball, she can be called Eleanor. Despite the rules. We now have an Eleanor Roosevelt Shelder.
Nice.
Two L's, one L.
For Eleanor?
Yeah.
E-L-E-A-N-O-R. So, let's see here.
All right.
Roosevelt also had a close relationship with Associated Press reporter Lorena Hickok, who covered her during the last months of the presidential campaign and fell, quote-unquote, madly in love with her. During this period, Roosevelt wrote daily 10 to 15-page letters to Hick, who was planning to write a biography of the First Lady. The letters include such endearments as, I want to put my arms around you and kiss you at the corner of your mouth. And, I can't kiss you, so I kiss your picture good night and good morning. And apparently, she wore a ring that Hick had given her.
Well, I think that says it all.
Just girls being pals.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Right. Dragonites. I ran into one of these when I was doing the episode that disappeared. And I was like, I have a Dratini, and I'm actually fine with a Dratini, but Dragonites is really imposing. And apparently it has Twister? Let's not die? Okay, that's fine. One more level, Shiro, and then you will be a wonderful, beautiful, stinging machine. And then you will go stabby stabby and poison all the things. See? You're already good at poisoning. Thunder Wave. For a minute I thought that was a, what's the move that makes it impossible to, like, use that move anymore? The... Nope, I've lost the name of it.
I was deep into Eleanor Roosevelt's Wikipedia page, so I lost.
Okay. It does not actually matter. The only thing that matters is that, you know, if I don't get Shiro out of this battle, he's gonna die. Are we? Oh no.
Uh-oh. What?
Shiro can't be recalled because of rap.
Oh no.
Shiro? Shiro? Hold on, buddy. Hold on.
Oh.
Okay. Wonderful, wonderful Beedrill. Good job surviving. You have earned this evolution. You earned it.
Skin of the...
Yeah, by the skin of our teeth. All the pulling ourselves up by the bootstraps and all the other weird metaphors that don't make any sense. Good job.
I guess apparently originally that phrase, and don't like quote me on this because I have nothing to back it up with, was actually meant to be like satire. Like pulling yourself up by your bootstraps was meant to be a joke. And like people who were said to have done it, it's kind of like making fun of that.
Yeah, no, I've actually heard similar things. I believe it.
Yeah, but and of course this like plays directly into my own belief systems, so I want to believe it to be true, but...
Alright. We will heal up, and then we're gonna go catch another Pokemon. The old man told me about the sea when he gave me a map. And now I can actually interact with the sea with a fishing rod. This is all a metaphor. The whole book is a metaphor.
For dicks.
The old man in the sea is not a metaphor for dicks the last time I looked.
Oh, I was thinking about Moby Dick because I kept on hearing you say the sea and...
Yeah. Moby Dick might be a metaphor for dicks. I have never actually read Moby Dick. I have, however, read The Old Man in the Sea, and that is a different metaphor.
I think I, at some point, read Moby Dick because my parents were really big into giving me classic novels to read. I don't think I liked it because I barely remember any of it. The one thing I very much enjoyed was Call of the Wild. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
I actually remember liking Call of the Wild as well. So, funny story. I got a list of books that, this was one of the years, like, during high school sometime. And I got the list during the summer. What should I name this, Paris?
Oh.
I mean, we could switch over to historical figures.
That's true. We've already broken the,
True.
Let's see here. Paris. I assume we want to do a historical figure that we, like in some way.
I mean, yeah. My other, I kind...
Dickens.
Dickens?
Yeah,
sure.
Like Charles Dickens.
Where's my K? K... E-N-S...
We make the rules. There are no rules.
Yep. Also, we would have run out of characters pretty eventually soon.
Apparently he looked like this.
Huh. What was I saying before? Right, so I got a list of books that we would potentially read in the next year. And it was just like a preparatory thing for, you know, in your coming school year, here are some books that we're going to read. Here are some, you know, topics we're going to cover.
Yeah.
And I was, like, I spent all my spare time at the library because we had a really good library, and So I was very much in I'm going to read all of the books this summer. And I got this list, and then I was like, okay, Call of the Wild is on here.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of other things that are on here. If I read this ahead of time, I'll be ahead of the game, and I won't have to read it when it comes, like, to whenever we were supposed to read it.
Yeah.
So I can't remember if I got it out on audiobook or if I actually, like, got a copy of the book, but I went through and read it in the span of, like, less than 2 weeks, because, like I said, I was on I'm going to read all the books. Actually, I did enjoy it, and then we did not end up reading it in class.
Yeah. That's one of those school books that there's always like, oh, we're totally gonna read this. Yeah, we're going to get to this. We're gonna read Call of the Wild.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, I've seen it appear on multiple book lists of, like, this is gonna be a thing that's read. No, I read that for fun.
Yep.
Never for school.
Yep. For me, it was Call of the Wild, and there was another one. It was the Poisonwood Bible. Also read that one. Did not come up in class.
Yeah.
Both of them are pretty good books.
Yeah.
But it was one of those things that...
I feel strongly like most classic novels are genuinely worth reading. Like, I might not particularly like them, but they're worth reading. Like, there's a reason that they're classic, you know.
Yes.
The only exception to that is, God, I can't remember. It's another Dickens one, and it's the worst novel ever written by a man. Let me just Google it.
Okay. Fury attack is normal type. I mean, I would
Great Expectations.
Okay. I did not read Great Expectations.
Yeah, no one's ever read Great Expectations. They say that they've read Great Expectations. What they do is they go into a fugue state, and their brain disassociates. And you think you've read something in order to get through it, but, like, it's an evil novel.
I'll take your word for it, because I'm not going to pick it up now at this point in my life.
You're past your reading days.
I'm not past my reading days. I'm past my mandatory reading days.
Yeah.
I will happily read sci-fi and random, like, anything from random romance novels to action to bunches of... Takashi, why are you asleep? Wake up. Yeah, no, I was going to try to think about how many books I've read, but unfortunately, half of the stuff I've read this year, or no, let's be honest, 90% of the stuff that I've read this year is fanfic, so I have no idea how much, like, word count-wise or page count-wise I have actually read.
I mean... At this point, I've kind of just resigned myself to the fact that every single work, story, and work of fiction is some variation of fan fiction.
Yep.
Because that's the nature of storytelling, is that we all know each other's stories and we build from those stories.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what, whatever. It's just that you're reading some stories that someone's getting no money for.
Yep. Oh, well, that's not great. I don't want to switch Pokemon again. Gengar, hit yourself in confusion. Ha! Thank you! Good job.
You made it happen.
I made it happen. Alright. I get one more Pokemon over here. Let's heal up first, since I have no moves. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. And then I can come over here. Pokemon. No. Pack. Oldrad. That's the other good thing about, like, this... Come on. About the randomizers. Like, I'm not gonna be catching a million, Magikarps. I am theoretically going to be catching a bunch of different stuff. There we go.
In theory.
I mean, I caught a Paris and a Shelter. Those are different things.
Hey!
I got a Sneasel!
Not yet.
Okay, good point. I will temper my excitement. I really want to catch the Sneasel. I really, really want a Dark Ice type. Sneasels are awesome. And I want it to be mine. And I'm gonna try and catch it. And Shiro is not going to die, please. Okay. We can do this. We're going to have a Sneasel on our team. No. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna...
This is Hitmonlee.
It's not gonna be Hitmonlee. Takashi didn't die. See, Takashi didn't die, and neither did my other Pokemon. Okay, I could go for one more, but that would... No, okay. Let's go for... You know, Hikaru has the Hypnosis. So let's go for the Hypnosis. Oh, nice. Also does not affect. Yes, yes. Hypnosis. 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 Thank you. Alright, now what voice am I doing now? I did not intend to jump into a different accent, but apparently
What accent do you think you
I
did?
have no idea what accent this is. Is a weird scientist. This is a scientist dude who may or may not be crazy.
The word "dude" does not work in that accent.
Guy?
Yeah.
Man,
That's better.
gentleman. He is
Yes.
a scientist gentleman
Yes.
who may or may not be on the sane side of the tracks. Because it depends on if he is on your side. Because if he is on your side, then he is all of the greatness.
I bet he
I
does
have
love
a
purple
Sneasel.
birds.
Yes.
Alright.
Alright, what am I naming this thing?
I don't know. Historical figure or on host club.
Let's go for Host Club.
Host club. It,
Do we have any more main characters in the host club? I think we have one of the twins. What's the other
Yeah.
twin? We have Hikaru and Hikaru. Well, what's the name of the other twin?
give me a moment.
Kaoru. Kaoru.
Here. This one, right?
Yeah.
Hikaru.
Kaoru. K-A-O. O-R-U. Where's my R? There you are.
There you are.
Kaoru! Wonderful. Okay. Shiro will probably be taken out of the team. How close is the egg? Pokemon. Egg. Egg? Moves around sometimes. Must be close to hatching. Woo! Alright. Now, if only I had a pair of running shoes or a bicycle, I could run back and forth really fast until this egg hatched. And then I could decide if it got to be on my team. Because, depending on what it is, there is a yes or a no. I feel like that's how things normally go. It's either a yes or a no. I mean, occasionally you do also get a maybe. And sometimes you get a not now. But most times it's yes or no. See, now I'm trying to think. I had a thought, but it's gone.
I mean, you just said you were trying to think,
I-
so you did.
That is accurate. Yes, my statement was accurate. No, it was. I was trying to think about like, cause okay, I went all the way back home, and the game does not tempt you to go all the way back home. There's no reason to do that most of the time. A couple of times I have actually done it because, like this time, I wanted that extra Pokemon. Sometimes it's just like, yep, I'm gonna go all the way back there for whatever reason. Most of the time, though, not so much. So I was trying to remember if I had gone all the way back from a longer place, like whatever the second gym's town is, because like going through either the cave or the woods takes effort. And what are you holding? Right, the poison barb. I'm fine with you keeping the poison barb. Nope, I don't need to... Nope. I hit the wrong button. Deposit. Bye, Shiro. Alright. A part of me wants to get out Eleanor. And I do want a water type. But Kaoru. Kaoru, you are my favorite. I have written Pokemon fan fiction with Sneasels in it, so, I mean, there you go.
We could unpack that.
It was a crossover, and Sneasel was on one of the teams. I feel like I need to defend myself, but I'm not going to. What are you holding? TM15? Kaoru is awesome! What is TM15?
I have no idea.
Okay, I have to do this. I have to see if Kaoru can learn a Hyper Beam. Okay, if Kaoru had been able to learn Hyper Beam... Oh, good point. Kyoyu doesn't need any more moves, though.
Hold
I
on
already
to
gave
it.
him Mud Slap.
I mean, it's a very powerful move. You can hold on to it until a little
Yeah,
bit later.
I'll hold on to it. But if... I'm gonna make it a rule that if a Pokemon is holding a TM and they can learn it,
then they get
it. That may come back to bite me,
It definitely will.
but if so, it'll be funny. So at least there's that. Also, you know, most Pokemon don't have a optimized moveset when you first catch them, so even if it's a terrible move, then at least most of the time you're able to get rid of another terrible move. So, yeah.
Do they have to learn it and keep it?
Ooh, that's a good question. Because, like, Iron Tail, I'm not getting rid of Iron Tail on Haruhi. She's great. But, and this Hyper Beam, I mean, why would I get rid of Hyper Beam?
Yeah.
But I think it has to, like, they have to keep it at least for a while. You can't just get rid of it. You can't teach it to them and then immediately teach them something else. And you can't...
Maybe have to have it through to the next gym leader.
Yeah, either through to the next gym leader, or you can't get rid of it through another TM. You have to get rid of it through a level up move.
Yeah.
Because it really depends on when I catch the thing. That, like, if the next gym leader is just around the corner, then no big deal. But, I mean, also, it's possible that a couple of the Pokemon in the box have items on them. Like, I didn't check the shelter. So, I didn't check the Paris. God, this thing does not want to go down. Takashi, you need better moves. Zubat is a level... Zubat is a Pokemon that I could have reasonably caught if this was a regular thing.
Mm-hmm.
He needs a new move. Why is not he losing words? I has the words. I can has words? No. No Ken has words.
You're not allowed.
Nope. I am only allowed to talk in gibberish, or I can bring out the funny accent again. Because apparently, that is easier than talking with the actual real words.
Because you're required to think while you're talking.
Apparently. Takashi, I need you to not kill yourself. I need you to kill the other person. That would be great. Thank you. Alright.
So I guess Takashi's next move is going to be Bite.
Ah, I do like Bite.
Level 12.
Ah, well, that is not too far away, at least. At least there is that. I was hoping for something at level 10, because he is almost to the level 10. There he goes, level 10. But, level 12, is not so far. Let us see. Should we put someone else up front? Let's see what Kaoru can do. Kaoru, go ahead. Thank you. Alright. That way, if we run into another of the Tentacruels, then at least we will not run out of moves. Because Takashi was very low on the moves. Alright.
How long have you been streaming so far? Alternative version of Litropod.
Alternative, do you mean just with this accent in this particular stream, or did I bring out the accent in the other streams?
No, I'm asking how long has streaming been happening this session?
You know, I am not actually sure. I did not check the time. Maybe you can check the time, because I cannot check the time. I could probably check the time, but that would require effort. And that would require not playing Pokemon. So, maybe I will just keep playing Pokemon. Also, I refuse to believe that the accent is at all related to how long I've been streaming, because you know me, I can randomly slip into other accents. This is something that happens.
That was not me commenting on. It was more me being kind of like, okay, this is the new version of Litropod now, so I might as well acknowledge.
True.
Yeah.
True. There will be multiple other characters who appear, and this scientist dude will be one of them.
Yeah.
But
much like Tamaki's moveset, we should wrap this up soon.
Okay. Let us see then. We can get back down.
You have been going an hour and 38 minutes.
Ah, that would explain it, yes. So, let me just get back to the other Poké Center, and then we can save down there. Have I fought? Good, I've already fought that guy. I have not fought this girl yet, though. I will fight this girl. This girl. There's a G there. That is kind of hard to do with this accent. This accent does not like the G's.
The accent is slightly changing over time as well.
Is it? Yes. I mean, I would not doubt that. That happens sometimes. Especially when I am not actually sure what accent I am doing. Yes. It is just a character. Alright. So, we've got Kaoru, our VIP here. Just brand new VIP. Kicking the ass. of this Nidoran. Yes, yes, he. Kaoru is male, has a male name, and is male. And is level 11. Yes, this accent was definitely fading. I'm going back to my regular voice now. That accent was drifting way far away from what it originally was. Yeah. I think I fought that guy on the way up. So I just have the fisherman left. Unless, did I fight this guy? Can't remember if I fought this guy. Did I fight you? Yes. Great. Alright. Do I need to heal? Might as well. Get ready for the next time. Alright. Bum 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 ba-dum bum. Okay. Alright. We will go ahead and sign off there. Probably be back tomorrow with some more streaming. Hopefully next time the goal will be to hatch the egg and get the rest of the team sorted, because either the egg or the shelter will be coming back onto the team for the Gym 2. I've got another Pokemon to catch in this cave, and then another Pokemon outside the cave, and then another Pokemon in the Slowpoke well. So 3 more Pokemon coming up. Yes, and I cannot forget to fight those fishermen. So yeah, that'll be tomorrow or the next stream or whatever happens then. With that, signing off. Have a good one. Bye.